Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
As far as a PC, are you on a gaming PC? Is it a pre-built?
It's yeah, it's a gaming laptop that I got like I
Oh,
don't
you're
know
on a
like
laptop. Okay.
There, man. You
yeah,
cannot go wrong with gaming laptops. I'm telling you, man.
it's yeah, you can I feel like laptops are temporary. You know?
Yeah.
It's like a
He
temporary thing.
started his whole channel on a laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. First 3 years of my YouTube career, I had a little MSI laptop that had an i7 7th generation processor. It had a 1060 Ti graphics card and 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's all I had, and it did the job for as long as I needed to. And I can still hook it up to this day and play 5M and LSP if I can mod.
That's crazy.
To no end on that little laptop. I got it sitting over here in the corner. I need to put it behind me and you know, like on the wall or like in a frame or something. But
dip it in bronze first. I told you.
Dip in bronze. I don't want to ruin it, man. It's just, you know, if I ever had to break it, you never know when I might need it. Down here, and I eventually want to get a newer streaming PC because the one that I'm streaming on does the job. Like it streams no issues. I never have any issues with it. It's just that it's a 1000 series where this is a 3000 series. So I like to have this one upgraded a little bit. Huh?
What do you mean by 3000 series?
So this has got a 3090 graphics card in it.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, 3090, and then my streaming PC has a 1660 Super, which is not bad. It's still got an i5 9 opposed to where this one's got an i9 12, 32 gigabytes of RAM, MSI motherboard, 3090 GeForce graphics card, liquid cooled. So this definitely will play any game that I needed to on ultra graphics. I mean, I can run on ultra graphics. So
gotta fix
I would
that.
definitely go 3000 graphics card. When you build your PC, I would definitely go with a 3000 series.
Or you can go with 4000. They got the 4090s now.
They got the 4090s now. Yeah,
I'm going for the 4070
Are
Ti.
you?
47.
Ooh, nice.
That just blows mine right out the water.
To my audience, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to give y'all more quality content. Like I'm ready. It's like you reach I don't know, more of a go with the flow. So like I don't feel like when my audience or when people ask me, hey, what do I need to stream? A lot of people, they feel like they need to get these expensive PCs off rip or this expensive equipment. And I'm like, no, just get what you can, you know? You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to have an elaborate setup to do this. You don't. I literally started off on like this, I don't even know what kind of TV it was, like a 32-inch sitting on this little frame and a PlayStation 4. I had a little blue snowball, and I didn't even have a pop filter. I got a wire hanger, and I shaped it into a circle, and then I put a sock over it.
That worked.
Wow. Yeah. Or you can even use pantyhose. Because I used to, I've been a musician my whole life, and I remember back when I did music with my brothers, and in the studio, we couldn't afford a pop filter, an actual pop filter.
Yeah.
We did the same thing with the clothes hanger, but we put, my brother's wife at the time gave us a pair of, they was clean pantyhose. Let me make that very clear. They were clean, like they were brand new. And we stretched it over the clothes hanger, and it worked wonders as a pop filter for our recordings. So, a sock, I've never heard that's pretty creative.
You got to start somewhere.
You have to. You have to. I mean, I started with an Xbox and a TV, like about a 32-inch, like you were talking about, an Xbox. Yeah. And you know, the only thing I was uploading was like 15 and 30-second clips on my channel. Wasn't no commentary. I wasn't talking. I was just playing GT5. That was it. And then from there I just kind of built my setup up.
TV. I was on an LCD, so it was thick in the graphics. The picture was just fucking. I remember when I would make videos and watch them on my TV, my monitor that I was using for a monitor. And then I would like watch the same video on my phone and be like, oh, the graphics do look great. But on the TV that I'm playing on, it looked so bad.
Was that the one you had downstairs that what you're talking about?
Yeah. One monitor, and you know, and then as you grow, you go to get, you know, more monitors, and 2-3 cookies has 13, I think. So
And he's got a whole like what is they call
he's a 911 dispatcher.
Yeah, dispatch. He's got like a dispatcher set up, man. This setup looks awesome.
You see this kid streaming, and this is him the whole time. I swear to God, this is him. He's all the different monitors. Yeah. It's great though. He's got a good setup. Cookies has what kids his age dream about. Yes,
right. Yeah,
dream about.
They would give their left arm for it, man.
Yeah, they would. Yes, they would. Des, what do you like to do for fun aside from, take PC out? Let's say PC was gone, and what do you like to do for fun?
Honey, I don't have any time for fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like okay, so pretty much I'm just a mom.
You can cry here. You can cry if you got to let it out. Go. You can. It's,
what?
We're all I don't know. I heard that little, like it looked like you were ready to just vent and just,
let it all out.
No,
let it all out.
We not crying.
Okay, good.
But
you weren't gonna.
No, like I'm just I'm a full-time mom, so I'm focused on raising my son. I'm here with him, all day, so I feel like a lot of parents, they kind of do the bare minimum when it comes to their kids. I don't want to do the bare minimum. He don't deserve that. He deserves better. So I mainly focus on my son. Once, he's all good, I'm working. Like this streaming stuff, this YouTube, it's a job to me. It don't feel like it. I'm blessed it doesn't feel like a job, but it's still a job.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
When he get a little bit older, what I like to do is, I guess my hobbies, I'm very creative. So I like to draw little stuff like that. Haven't been much athletic. I don't really got the time, but I like to play basketball and other kind of stuff. I just like to get active, I guess.
I love shooting hoops. I love to shoot hoops. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
So how old is the baby?
Pretty much it. He's gonna be 1 next month.
Oh yeah, So you all busy. Yeah. You all busy right now. Don't touch that. Yeah. Put that down. Yeah. Get that back.
Yeah, that's a fun age. Yeah, that is a fun age. It really is.
Yeah. And when somebody tells you terrible twos, tell them to shut up.
Yeah.
Threes is worse. Okay.
Threes is worse.
Yeah,
terrible
twos. Definitely worse.
Threes is worse. At least with twos is okay. No, threes is and you put, and then literally you turn around, you write the word hey, and then you turn like, oh shit, like they're gone. They're gone. No, three is, in my opinion.
No, two, because the two is when they're starting to think they know stuff. Three, they know it.
Yeah.
And their face.
Yeah. Faster
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I've got 4 kids. I've got 3 boys and a girl.
Oh, is that how you wanted it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, we were like, we got 3 kids. What's 4? Listen, don't ever say that, oh, if we got 3 kids, what's 1 more? No, 3 is 3,
Yeah,
4 is 4. So, but, yeah, we
5 is 5.
That's more money out of the pocket, but I have 4 girls. I had all girls. I have an 18-year-old. I have an 18-year-old. I have an 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 3-year-old.
Jeez.
And they're all girls. I will say that I'm extremely blessed to have all girls.
Mm-hmm.
People tell me all the time, man, bless your heart, I know you got to be cornered with all these girls and you're the only guy in the house. It's really not like that. Like, it's really a lot of fun to have the privilege of being a dad, to raising all girls, and you're right, they do deserve that one-on-one time, and that aside from that bare minimum, a lot of parents really do that these days, and it kills me with that. So to hear the parents talking about how they want to go that extra mile for their kid is pretty inspiring. So yeah.
Yep.
Kids are like the highlight of our lives, right? Like they make who we are. So the reason we wake up every day.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's just amazing. The thing with kids is amazing is just like seeing their personalities change. Like who they start out as. Like my youngest daughter, this girl was so evil when she was young. She was evil. She didn't want to be touched. Nobody touch me. Daddy pick me up. Daddy pick me up. Daddy don't put me down. Daddy pick me up. And now I don't like anybody. Just want to be by myself. and they all pick their own personalities. And now she's the sweetest person. Like the child she was at around 3, 4, people are like, oh, she gonna be a horrible human being.
Yeah.
Then they get older and it's like, oh, she's so sweet. She's kind. She's nice. She doesn't believe. I have to watch what I say around her. Like somebody pissed me off in the street. I got like, oh, okay, she's right there. I can't say that. Okay, let me just,
But you know, Hash, when they turn out like that, it goes to show how good of a job you did as a parent, right? It reflects back on you because, you know, not so much my 3-year-old. Like she's a good kid and she's got her. She's the rotten one, right? Like my 3-year-old's the rotten one. She gets everything she wants. She gets her way. My oldest, my 18-year-old, she's the same way. She's very sweet. She's got a full-time job, works all the time. She's going to college to be a social worker. She's got an awesome boyfriend. My 11 and 9-year-old, they go to school and stuff, and they're sweet kids too. So it really reflects back on us as parents on the way that they turn out, you know. So.
Yeah, I think my kids, all their niceness come from their mom. I seriously, I say that all the time. Like she's in the chat, she knows. I'd say she's the balance. She's my balance because I'm the one that I don't like anything. I see stuff coming a mile away, I'll block it. And she's the one that will give you the moment. If you get a moment from me, it's because she was like, hear him out, or just pay attention for a second.
Yeah.
I'm instantly.
You ain't getting a moment from me.
You halfway up the street, you're going to get the Heisman. Oh, back up. Back up.
That's why the woman's called the backbone, right, of the relationship, because she's the one that holds it together. You know, she's kind of the woman's kind of the foundation of that.
Yeah.
Of the marriage and the family thing. You know, without her, it would just there would be nothing there. You know, it would just crumble and fall. So. Yeah, they're definitely the backbone, man, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
My kids were raised by me. This would be Sparta.
I've got a couple of questions. I know how to squeeze that in there.
Oh, yeah.
Just jump in.
Jump right in.
Interrupt us. We talk too much.
Yeah, we do.
It's all right. I'm a great listener. So Life of Some asks, why did you want to start this podcast? So how did this come about?
It's always fun to talk about too.
Yeah, that was that was me. When the pandemic hit, I'm in a management position for a college, a local college, and hey, what's up, Fester? And you know, when the pandemic hit, a lot of our meetings were held over Zoom. Actually, the whole freaking country was now meeting over Zoom calls and stuff. And, you know, I thought, you know, I'm looking at all these people that I'm talking to, and I'm thinking, you know, what a cool thing that would be to just do a Meet the Gamers, you know, and name it Meet the Gamers. And what it originally started as is me, Criminal Justice, and 2 other guys that we would just every week we would go live and we would talk about LSPDFR and troubleshoot problems with people and just kind of shoot the shit.
That's how it started. How it started. Yeah.
The other 2 guys kind of fell off, and then we started thinking, you know, it would probably be better if we brought people on as guests and meet the gamers. Like, there's people that watch us that might not know who Girl Just Gaming is, or might not know who this person is, and it's cool. And if you go live or other people go live, then there's a chance of, you know, your viewers not knowing who we are. So you're literally meeting the gamers, right? So it just made more sense. And we brought Cookies on, and Hash is just super gentleman enough to want to fill in when somebody can't make it, you know, on the show.
They threaten me. They threaten me.
We do. but that's how it started. It just started as, you know, I reached out to Criminal Justice. Criminal Justice was somebody that I watched a lot doing his LSPDFR tutorials and stuff. And so I reached out to him, and he said he wanted to do it, and then reached out to the
I want to thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate you
guys. But I did.
I'm sorry that it took so long to get the stream.
Those guys are no longer.
There's another program in my OBS. And
TLB, what's up, TLB? But yeah, that's how Meet the Gamers was was born for the.
Who was it that originally linked us up, though, Jeffrey? Like, who was it that got in touch with me?
It was
to get back in touch. Was it Cookies?
No. I want to say it was True. No, I think I did it on my own, man. I think I just.
Well, you had somebody. It was True.
Was it True?
Because he talked to you, and I talked to him.
At least he was good for one thing. So
yeah, I mean, he linked a heck of a friendship, man. He really did.
Yeah, he did.
He really did, man.
And he's the one that robbed me of that money we were talking about earlier with the 5M server.
Yeah,
robbed me, man. He just robbed me. All this, So, God, that kid. But anyways, I digress. But that's how it started. I know you said you had to give us another question.
Okay. Okay. So Jazz asks, when did they start RPing and how old are they? If y'all don't, mind answering.
I'm 23.
I'm 17.
Okay.
No, I'm 45. I don't care to say I'm 45.
I'm also 45.
All right.
Okay.
I'm 18.
God almighty.
I'm gonna be 42 this year.
Yeah,
that's so cool to me.
That's our resident young buck right there. So I said you're our resident young buck.
Yeah. Gaming for life, man. Like gaming for life. And keep it positive. Yes, JT, you're right. You're right, JT.
Chris Roman in my chat says he want to give you big props for like the way you said you want to raise your son and be there for him and being present.
Yeah, of course. Important.
That's a big thing for kids.
Thank you, Jenny. Hey, Ape.
So how long have you guys been RPing?
2.5 years for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not long.
Yeah.
I just started PCing 3 years ago, so
we're in the same loop.
Yeah.
Probably about the same for me. I mean, I left SRP for a short time for in real life reasons. But I wasn't gone long. I don't even think I was gone a year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not even a handful of months or a few months. I was right back to SRP. But about the same for me. About 2 years, 2.5 years, something.
Hey,
like
what's
that.
going on, Dalton?
I just do civilian work. I'm not a Leo. I've been in the Leo department. I've been FD. But I prefer being Civ. I would love to be a Leo again one day. I think that would be awesome to go up for Leo.
Huh. Okay.
Wow.
He doesn't even know.
September of 2021.
Okay,
Man.
that's recent.
That's when you started?
He's a freshman.
Yeah. Yep, that's when I started. SLRP. And that's the only server that I've actually been, whitelisted server I've been a part of.
Same. SLRP gave me my big breakthrough. They gave me a chance because I was new. So when they let me on, they didn't know if they were going to get a complete dud or stud. And yeah, not stud in that way, but it's a dudder. So it's just a phrase. But they gave me a chance, and yeah, it's moved my way up in there, and COC lieutenant. I love it. I love
it's
it.
A lot of fun.
He's a great server.
Mm-hmm.
The owner's awesome. Mark Mad Doc, his name is. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He really is. Very understanding. He'll work with your schedule. He's just very, very extremely understanding. I'll say that about Mark.
Yeah. And the founders too. The founders are great as well.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing I'll say about Mark is for him to be the owner and the money that he dumps into it. He's barely in his job. He's barely able to be there. But he still makes sure it's up and running for it'll be 3-4 o'clock in the morning. You might jump and run that way into the server, and he's in there like, okay, I just put this in. See y'all later.
Okay.
He's gone.
Yeah, he's a very big. He does what, Jeffrey? Air traffic control? Is that what he does?
In real life, yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, so he's a busy guy.
And he's a pilot. He's a private pilot as well.
But he's always. That's the thing about SRP. Like they were saying, he's always making sure that we have new things in that server on a consistent basis. Like there's always something new in there. I just noticed about I think it was maybe a few weeks ago, a month ago, that our inventory was different, and it's just little things like that, the way that he sets things up that makes SRP what it is initially. So
is that a V menu server?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever played economy before?
I have played economy, like on a local server.
SLRP it's economy. It's a hybrid.
Yeah, they've done
economy.
hybrid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Dalton Mitchell over here in my chat. He said he just subbed to you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you.
And you understand the grind of the server. Like, is it like expensive, or are you always looking for fresh ways to drop new shit inside the server, or to keep it? You know, is it hard running a server? Also,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Bet.
Is it a lot?
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. My boyfriend, he's a developer, so we try and go the custom route. We try and go the custom route. It's like a pro and a con, because he can pretty much make anything from scratch. But let's say they want something purchased. I don't know, like a particular, garage script, and then because when it comes to these purchase scripts, the codes are now encrypted. Y'all know what TEBEX. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You got TEBEX. The codes are now encrypted and stuff like that. So if he want his script to work with that purchase script, won't be able to make it happen because it's all locked up. So, but still, by him making scripts from scratch, it's very time consuming. You got your real life. You got stuff going on IRL. He has his own little channel too, and yeah.
Wow.
But as far as like development and stuff like that, it's cool. The hardest part for me when it comes to running a server is dealing with people. It's dealing with people because you got a lot of grown babies. Telling adults what to do.
Yeah.
I don't like adults crying to me because I already got a son and I got multiple kids. So can you just imagine? That's the only hard part.
Yeah.
That's the only hard part.
Sorry, I did not.
We get it. We totally get it. We get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know Chris heard that. Chris is gonna laugh at that.
There's a lot of quote unquote adult babies out there that just will cry over nothing, like little to nothing, and I'm just like, geez, man, just being an adult, but like we're all adults here, just being an adult.
I think the biggest part of it is we look at it. I know me and Jeffrey talk all the time, and I constantly say, none of this is real.
None of it
is real. And people be so far up on their high horse. It's just like, it's not real. Calm down. Let it go. If the electric go out at your house right now, this whole conversation is over.
Done. Ceases to exist.
A lot of people, they use RP as a way to escape, their reality, which it should be, but you got to know when not to take it that far. Like how people, I don't know if y'all ever, let me tread lightly. I don't know if you guys ever encountered someone who just like took something completely out of character. like I mean, like they're in your DMs or they're like real life crying tears.
Hello, Jason.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Dangle.
Yeah.
I've got a character, Deputy Dangle, and he's kind of an alter ego. He's
personality.
I think you're the alter ego.
I am. Like Hash said, he says the shit I want to say, but I don't say. So I live vicariously through that character. And there's some people where he's just too raw. He's very
blunt. He's very blunt. Very outspoken.
He just doesn't give a shit. And if you've never seen him, you gotta check him out. He's
I can describe. Those moments when somebody says something to you, you know what you are about to say, but you don't say it. He says it.
That's Dangle. That's Dangle. Yeah,
he's gonna say it.
Yeah.
Me personally, as long as, because you guys y'all play as LEO before, so y'all ever arrested someone and they're like mad for real? That's what I was referring to. Like,
they just don't think they should be arrested, or
they're mad, like for real. They're taking it like out of
I have a character, an RP character that takes things too far sometimes.
Oh God.
Yeah. But that's RP. That's like, that's his RP. I have a character named Ricky York that likes to challenge the law. And he takes things a bit too far sometimes. And that's like, I guess that would be the same with Jeffrey, as he says his dangle. That would be like my alter ego, like the things I want to say to the police in there, and I
wanted to choke Ricky out last night.
That's him.
I had to stand on my feet for an extra 2 hours.
He almost made it. He almost made it out,
man. You could have if you just needed 3 more steps, dude, you would have made it out.
Yeah.
This is fucking bullshit. As you're walking out the court.
Ricky York has made me switch direction many a night. I'm trying to tell you, I could be pulling up at a burger shop and see Ricky York and be like, not home.
You see the curly hair and the silver chin, right?
I'm like,
no,
let me turn around.
Oh man.
Oh dude, yeah. But the court night was cool. We have court night from time to time in our patrols, and
it was a lot of fun last night. It was a lot of fun just seeing how the whole thing, because I'd never been to court night, right?
Yeah.
So going to court night and being in there as a character and seeing how everything took place and how professional it was just, I was like, wow, these guys are on top of their game in here. Like they really, like they put Ricky on the stand and was questioning him about this and that. And it was so super realistic to like watching court TV, you know what I mean? So I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Ricky got pretty heated, you know. Ricky got pretty heated.
I've seen Ricky a couple of times. Me and Sneaky is just like, I'm noticing everybody that's in LSRP, they're very locked in. It's like come off as a little cult in a way. You guys aren't allowed to play in other whitelisted servers?
We can't even look at other whitelisted servers.
No. If it's public, if it doesn't have if it doesn't have a Discord that you're required to join, then you can play. And as long as it's public and you don't have to join the Discord, you can go in there.
Right.
I've been in a couple other public servers myself, but I always make sure that it meets the standards of SLRP, and I'm not going against the dual clanning rule.
Good question. I will ask that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a part of SLRP and once you sign that application, you get accepted, you're branded to SLRP, unless you just unless you quit.
This conversation about to get Jeffrey a DM.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
I'm playing.
We do give people that heads up, that warning before they come into the server. Hey, we're a strict no dual clanning server, so if you want to be in here, you can go on other servers, but it literally has to be open 5M open server. Boom, done. So which is cool. Yo, James, what's up, bro? What's up? Good. What's up?
Yeah, it has to be open.
Yeah, but do you have, Newman asked, do you have any advice for new YouTubers? Because whether you don't look at numbers or not, you're successful at what you do. So
yeah. I would the advice that I always give people when it comes to doing any type of content creating, so it can be YouTube, Twitch, just do what you would want to blow up off doing. Okay.
Jeff Favignano said that same exact thing.
Yes, you have to, because it's so many people who love 2K and originally want to stream 2K, and you stream Call of Duty just once, and that one stream or video just blow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then you stream 2K and you're not getting the same numbers as Call of Duty. Yeah. And now you're kind of stuck to this Call of Duty fan base, and you want to be this variety streamer or whatever, but you can't pull the same numbers. So just stream what just stream. If you don't care about numbers, cool. I would just say stream what you really enjoy, because you just never know where it could take you, really. And that's it. And do not focus on numbers.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
Do not focus on numbers now whatsoever, because that's how you get your feelings hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So
them analytics will hurt your feelings real quick.
Yeah, we know a couple of people that started with one thing on their channel and they blew up. They absolutely blew up. Mm-hmm. And they got sick of playing that game, which I get. We all get burnt out of 5M, LSPDFR, especially LSPDFR, but that's what your viewers want to see. When they search up people, you're the one they see. That's what they want to see. So, and this person got burnt out of it and just started streaming 50 other different games, and the channel has not grown as fast as it was
slow way down.
When they were on that very specific game and platform. So I 1,000,000% I agree with you on that. Joshua ATL 34, thanks for the sub.
Gotta be you have to be very strategic. So like in my situation, I
What's
like
going on,
5M
Arthur?
cool. Like, how could I explain this? When it comes to 5M, this can never, ever, ever get boring to me, ever. Because every day I get on, I'm not me, I'm somebody else. Whatever scenario I want to come up with, most likely I'm able to achieve. Maybe not off rip. You know, we might have to gradually, you know, get to that point in RP. Other than that, I'll come on here, I'm somebody completely different. So this could never, ever get boring to me. But sometimes I do want to be able to, you know, play different content or, you know, while still pulling a decent amount of numbers. So I don't know. At this moment, I'm kind of waiting till my YouTube get to where I want to be, which is we're very, very close, super close. And then I'm just going to be a variety streamer on Twitch, play different games on Twitch and gain a whole different audience over there.
Right.
There you go.
So you really have to be strategic and do what you don't want to do up until you can do it.
Yeah.
So.
What do you use to stream with? You prefer OBS or StreamLabs? What do you use?
OBS, StreamLabs, Torch, my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy on the machinery. I currently use StreamLabs, but I'm like I said again, I'm running a 2 PC setup, so I can run StreamLabs with no issues. But the reason I'm asking is because you talked about having a Twitch audience as well, and with the StreamLabs, you know, you can multi-stream from, and I do it on a regular basis where I'll multi-stream from YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch all at the same time. I think there's some kind of a plugin for OBS you can have that does that. I'm not too sure what it's called, but there's some kind of plugin you can get for OBS that allows you to multi-stream. Do you know what it is, Hash?
I think it's Atheum.
Allows you to multi-stream to different platforms.
Atheum is AITUM.
Okay. Thank you.
They're splitting it up so you make it to where you're able to do that. Because I use that now to chop my shorts. Because I can just pull it, I can play a stream back and just cut out just enough for it to be the window that I need.
Okay,
to make the shorts. But my wife had a question for you. Miss Darcy J, she subbed to you too. She said, if you were to ever get tired of gaming, what else would you do? What else would you want to do?
Well, like I said before, it's all a process. I don't ever want to have to touch a 9-to-5 job in my life. I have, but I don't want to go back. Real estate. So the goal is
that's a good one to have. Yeah.
My goal is to have probably at least 6-7 different streams of income.
Thanks, Angel. No idea.
Working very hard.
I think he cut it off and cut it back. I think he switched cams.
All of my income is regarding gaming right now. So it's just like realistically, where do I see myself in 5 years, 10 years? I will always want to be a gamer. You know, like when I see people as old as like you guys or whatever, I'm like, that shit is great. I want to be like that, you know?
Yeah.
I hope life don't slow me down from, you know, not being able to play video games.
She just called us old.
She called you old. She said you. She said the dude. She said the dude the Buffalo Bills had was old as hell.
My mother-in-law is around y'all age, so technically I'm old enough to be one of y'all kids. Can you imagine playing I cannot imagine playing a video game with my mom. That shit would be epic.
Oh, I play with my son plays Call of Duty all the time.
That would be, yeah.
That's
what's going on, TLV?
I don't know. I love it. I want to be like that. So.
All my girls are gamers. I raised them all, and yeah, they're all gamers. My youngest one, my 3-year, she's 4 now. I'm sorry, she's 4, but I'm teaching her. I want to get her on the console, right? Because I've got an Xbox One X sitting behind me. I want to get her on the console and start her on something simple like I did my other kids. I started them on a simple game. It was usually like an ATV game. And I just teach them how to drive. Just mash the gas. Because their hands, you know, at that age, their hands are real small. So they can't reach like, you know, all the thumbsticks and stuff, right? They can't reach all that. They can reach the trigger and they can reach one thumbstick. So I teach them simple. But yeah, all my girls are gamers. We sometimes when I get spare time, my 11 and 9-year-old will come in here and we'll sit and play Fortnite together. You know, they'll be over here on the Switch. I got one on Switch. I got one on my Xbox, and I'm on PC. and we're all gaming together. It's really cool to do that with your kids. It really is.
I just cannot stand that game. God, I hate that game so much.
What, the Switch?
You know it. You know
you got to get into it though. It's a game.
Yeah, I could never get into it. Fortnite, I could ever get into it.
Yeah, see, my youngest, after I built her PC, it was able because I had bought her a laptop. First laptop, she spilled something in it, got her another laptop, and then she decided she likes to play like Valorant, Roblox, all these certain games that in her age group, 13, 14, they play. And she wasn't able to play them. So I was like, okay, hell this. I'm going to upgrade my chip. And then it just ran from there. I was like, I got a chip for you. I'm going to give you my graphics card, upgrade mine. And just ended up building her whole PC the way she wanted it.
That's fine.
Yeah, so she can run anything she wants now.
That's what I mean. Like, they're blessed. Like, growing up, my mom didn't really understand video. They just looked at it as video games. And I tell people all the time who got kids, like, if you're whatever, I'm very big on just invest into your babies and support what they want to do. Like, if your kid is playing video, you never know where they can go with this. You know what I'm saying? They could be a YouTuber. They could be really big streamers too. You know? So, yeah. You coming from a point like, if your kid asks for a game or if they want to upgrade something in their setup, it's not something that you will probably trip over because you understand you're a gamer. So that's just pretty much what I mean. So, in about, I don't know, 5 to 10 years, I still want to be playing video games. I'm pretty sure a lot of my income is still going to come from video games, but I definitely want to invest into real estate and other people too, other people's dreams. I really feel like that's what I'm on this earth to do, for real.
I would love to do that. I think if I ever became super successful, hit the lotto, whatever, so many other people would benefit from it other than just me, right? So I keep telling Jesus that, not listening yet, but he is, it'll happen.
God always listens, man, regardless of whether we think he is or not. He's always listening.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go on a raid real quick. You want to go raid Dazzo? Dazzo's live. Hash, you want to raid Dazzo?
Why are you asking me personally?
Because you're live. I'm going to drop it. If you say yes, I'll drop it in your chat.
Okay, drop it in my chat, but don't yell at me.
All right, everybody.
This is your button too.
You're not my supervisor!
I didn't hear it.
Good.
There it is. There's a link right there. MTG raid over on Dazzo's live stream.
All right, everybody click that link, go over MTG raid.
First one over there gets 1,000 points from me. Limitless no, Chris.
1,000 points. You live on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And is it Twitch too? Jeffrey?
I have a Twitch, but I don't stream on it.
How are you giving? We could talk after.
Okay. I do it through StreamLabs. StreamLabs has a point system. StreamLabs.com.
Yeah. Okay.
I just put in. I was trying to raid his chat, and I typed in StreamLabs.com in his chat. Jesus.
Did you?
I did. I didn't hit enter, but
Jeffrey needs a nap.
You mess with them? Yeah, they're pretty cool. They are pretty chill.
Yeah, so if I go into my chat and I hit exclamation point, add points, space, the person's name, space, and then points, it will give them whatever points. And then people can use those points to gamble for more points and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. StreamLabs is, I'm telling you, go there, make an account. You got to make StreamLabs, a moderator in your chat, but there's a lot of cool giveaways.
Yeah.
StreamLabs for giveaways is so much easier.
You also have to make it there's something else you got to do with it too. You got to make it a moderator, and there's one other thing you got to do, an approved user.
Okay.
You got to make it a moderator and make it an approved user. So make sure you do both of those, and then you can go back to your, what they call your dashboard on your StreamLabs, and there's all kinds of cool stuff that you can put into you. Like you can drop links to your social media that'll pop up in your chat every once in a while saying, hey, come follow me over here on Instagram, come follow me on Twitch or Twitter, whatever you want. And it really helps your growth. Like I believe it does. I believe it helps the growth a lot.
Yeah, of course. Keep them engaged.
Yeah. Yep.
They said, "Ooh, I
There
want
you go.
points."
Okay. He
So
said, "I
yeah.
want some points. Give me some points." I
So
gotta give Chris some points.
Chris was the first one.
Yeah,
so
at least
what
the
is
first one I saw.
this raid? So are you directing your audience to someone else? I'm assuming he is.
Yeah.
So sorry, Jeffrey. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I gotta add points to.
I was just gonna say, like, when we raid somebody, we'll have everybody in the chat. We'll find somebody on our YouTube that's live. For example, Dazo Nation, which is a good friend of ours. He's around the community a lot and hangs out in our chats and stuff. And we'll find a specific person that's live on the show, and we'll grab the link. We'll drop it in our chats, and we'll go over and do like have everybody type in MTG raid for Meet the Gamers raid. And everybody goes, yeah, we direct our audience over to their chat.
That's the only time it's legal to spam somebody's chat. And I mean, I tell my chat, listen, go over there and just destroy the shit out of his chat. You know what I mean? Meaning go over there and spam it as heavy as you can for only like 30 seconds to a minute. You know, you don't want to be over there for 15 minutes spamming, raid. It only takes about a half a minute to a minute, but yeah, people love to go on raids.
Yeah, and then it's good for the person that's probably have two people viewing at a time. So they might have two people in there watching them, and then they see this influx of people coming in and raiding them. It boosts their views for that video. It's going to
lights up their day.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. I used to do it all the time when I was on Twitch actively. I do it on YouTube here and there. I was actually going to redirect them to you. That's why I asked. Because in order to redirect you in, right? Are you still live, Jeffrey?
Yeah.
So you redirect it while live? Like, or you just dropped a link in your chat?
I just dropped the link. Yeah, I just dropped the link in my chat and then they click it.
Yeah, we just dropped the link.
Open a new window.
So they can go over there, do whatever they got to do, and they can just bounce back to your chat.
Oh, okay. I see. That's sweet. That's sweet of him. I wasn't under the impression that he was redirecting and he was ending his stream. I'm like, supposed to read.
Yeah, I know. That's what they do on Twitch. They'll redirect and then they'll be like, okay, see you guys later. Go over see such and such.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this is just something that it's most of the time I'll do it at the end of a stream. I'll go over and raid somebody at the end and then or tell them, hey, hey, what's up, Craig? Or
guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop out of here and sit back for the rest of the time. But Des, it was nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you too.
I'm sure I'll see you on YouTube. I'm sure I'll be popping your chat here and there when I get the time. And you guys have a good rest of the stream and show. And I'm sorry I couldn't spend more time in here. I'm really super tired today. So
that's all right. I get it.
Hash.
Yes, sir.
Take care, man, and make sure that you watch over Jeffrey's not making no mistakes in here, man.
I do. I do.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good rest of the show. Jeffrey, I'll be talking at you, man.
All right, brother.
All right, we'll catch you later,
guys
man.
And girls. Later.
Bye.
Later.
Oh, I got to readjust my... Oh, maybe not. No, I don't. We're good. We're good there. What are the questions y'all got for Des up in the chat? We got about another half hour. With Des going by quick.
I
just questions for y'all. It's just I can't squeeze them in. I don't want to interrupt.
Oh no, listen. I'm saying, and you're the guest. At any time, you can be like, "All right, wait a minute."
Look.
See, just like that. Look, man. You see how we stopped? As soon as you say "look," we just like, okay.
I mean, yeah, but I want to get to know you guys too. Like when I tell you I don't have a lot of time for stuff, I really don't. I don't. I watch Jeffrey's and Criminals. I don't even think I've watched your streams a couple of times, but I watch majority of the clips through Sneaky. Like me and Sneaky will get in a Discord and we will watch.
Right.
Yeah. So I feel like that's him helping me make time to watch the content.
Thank you, Sneaky.
Sneaky's a good guy. Hey, Matthew Coleman. I like Sneaky.
Yeah.
Good kid. Sneaky's been around ever since we started Meet the Gamers. Sneaky has been around. So very, very fortunate.
And he left us for a minute and said, "I'll be back," and he came back.
Yeah. Well, he had some military stuff he had to do, but yeah, at least that's what he said. Unless he ran off and got married or something. Is that what you did, Sneaky? Did you run off and get married? He did. He said,
okay. So Squall said, "What are some of their favorite characters they've encountered, or you guys encountered?" So I guess within LSRP, what are you guys's, or who are you guys's favorite characters? That's a good question.
I had one, and I can't think of his name right now, but he recently left the server, but he played this older guy that would just, it would never be like, the thing that SLRP kind of presses is everything doesn't have to be a shooting.
Right.
Everything, you don't need to, every time we get called to something, it doesn't need to be a shooting. So we had this older guy that would just get into these situations. And I loved it because he was thinking so far out the box where it would never be him hurting anybody. It would be him just being an older guy and getting in trouble. He was he went to go catch a cab one day, and the cab drivers were having an argument, so they pulled off all fast, and he kind of got tapped and spun around, so we had to go to that scene. And then there was another scene where he was working late night on a tractor, and the tractor drove through the fence of the clucking bale, and we had to go to that scene. Like, it's always these small little mischief things.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
I love those.
And those are the people that create storylines. So it could be a storyline. It's not like, when I see you, I need to reach for my gun.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Deputy Webster has a secret crush on Stephanie.
Stephanie.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You know who it is.
Boy, Stephanie Benson, boy.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah. Jeez. One of my favorite characters on SLRP is I got this guy that I do named Fried Fred, and he's just a hippie, happy-go-lucky dude. The worst thing he's ever done was he has an RV and he drives stoned. He's high all the time.
Yeah.
And the last time he played, he got stopped because he was at a red stop sign waiting for it to turn green. And the stop, obviously, it's not going to turn green, right? So he sat there, and the cop pulled up behind him, and he sat there, and the cop got out, and he's got a very Cheech and Chong vibe to him. And then one of my favorite characters on SLRP, Dwayne Biggs was one of them. He was annoying as shit, but golly, that dude would get you some laughs. He was fun to just not even antagonize, just do your job, and he's gonna fucking yell at you. He's gonna be mad at you, So yeah, that was
yeah. So Angel said him and Crossy had just chopped liver. Jeffrey.
Oh, him and Crossy. No, they had some. They got some Crossy with the old man.
No, he's talking about as in people in to help with the.
Oh no, I said Angel and Crossy. I said them too. I said Angel and Crossy too.
I think he's on his way to your house.
Rewind it. I promise you on everything. I know. I promise you on everything you love. I said Angel and Crossy too. We could not do this show without Angel.
And Sneaky does good characters too.
Yeah.
For him to be new to the server, like, he came in and he knows how to represent himself. And it's just not like all drama. That's the total thing. Is what?
No, I thought you were done. I was going to ask her a question. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was going to ask her if you ever thought of being LEO in your server. Do you have LEO in your server, or is it just a?
Yeah, I love. I just don't have the time for it. I love being an officer. That's what I prefer when it comes to 5M. As a matter of fact, it's just once again, my audience, they just prefer the my civilian characters over LEO. I had actual cops train me. It was so fun. And currently in our server right now, the chief of police, and the assistant, they're actual officers. So I don't know. It's
cool.
Yeah. I wish I could do it. That's me. Like, when it comes to me playing games and stuff like that, I don't really, like I said before, consider it me playing games. It's always work. But if I'm like an officer on my own time, yeah, I love it.
You should give LSPDFR a try.
Yeah,
I should.
I should.
You should
I
give
should.
LSPDFR a try. I've got a video that teaches you how to install it from the very beginning.
That's what annoys me though, because
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Script Hook is involved. Every time Script Hook have an update or a major update, you gotta wait until other mods catch up. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually received a message from Mexican this morning. I don't know if he sent it to you.
I did too. July 25th, right?
Yeah. Just said I hate that game. That was like the end of the conversation. And this is also why I've turned to streaming more, like, because everything is already there. You don't have to put anything in it. That's up to the server owner. That whatever they want in the game, that's in the game. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
So do you just only stream? Like, do you do any just uploads?
I see you got a couple of vlogs. You got a couple of vlogs up there. You're doing some challenges like with your family and stuff like that, right? The water challenge. I watched the water. You did what was it? Water and
I forget it. Yeah, it's the water challenge. As far as the regular, you talking like just content outside of streams, right? Hashtag.
Yeah.
That's what I came up off of doing actually. Scripted RP is what we would call it. So I will write out a whole script, send it to the people. They will voice act, record it in GTA, you know, story mode. Obviously, I had mods added to my game and stuff to make everything possible. And yeah, but it's so time. Ever since I had this kid, I just don't have that type of time. So I'm actually currently looking for an editor. Yep, so I can be able to stream and get those like regular videos uploaded because that's what they're really used to be honest.
Get a nanny. Get a nanny.
Get a nanny?
Yeah.
I'm too picky for that. Too picky. Way too picky. Too picky.
Just in there just editing videos. I always thought about what I want an editor. Because I do enjoy editing. I'm not gonna lie. I do.
Yeah,
especially when you have something real good.
We got McJevis.
Oh, this is gonna be great. You know, it just I really enjoy it. But then there's times where, God, it would be nice to just do 3 hours of LSPDFR, send it off to somebody, and hey, can you make me like 3 or 4 videos out of this? You know what I mean? And just they hit you up a week later with all these fully edited videos, and you just post them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm having a really hard time looking for an editor because it seems like a lot of people, they just in it for the money. I feel like in order to edit content, you have to be interested. And I want somebody to be passionate.
Like they need to know the content.
100%.
The content. I need you to be passionate. So therefore, I know I'm getting your best too. And I don't want it to feel like a job for you as well. Because if you don't like what you edited, then you might not have fun doing it.
Either that or they're going to miss certain points or angles that you want. Like your vision for it is not going to be the same. It's like Jeffrey, when you did the short that we were both in. And the editing on that was wonderful. Like for when you say Jesus and then there's the picture of Jesus pops up. It's just like, that's good editing.
It's something that keeps people, because the whole thing about shorts is you got to retain that attention for the life of for the course of the video. So for those that don't know how, because you see a lot of people drop YouTube shorts and they don't do squat. That short will be out there. You'll have posted it a week ago and you got 32 views on it. Well, with shorts, one of the best things you can do is not take up the whole 60 seconds. If you can cut that video down to 30 seconds, right? 15 is like prime.
15 for me.
Yeah, 15 is enough to entertain somebody and short enough to where they're not just like, all right, I'm just going to keep swiping, right? So the way YouTube works with that is you need to get a 100 within 24 hours. You need to get 100 views on that video, full views, meaning 100 people have to watch the entire video within 48 hours. I'm sorry, not 24. Within 48 hours, 100 people have to watch the entire video before YouTube is going to push it into their whole slew of shorts and put you into rotation. And you'll see it. If you do a 15 second short, 30-second short, you post that short within an hour, you're looking like, holy shit, like it's already got 900 views. You know what I mean? And then you look at the analytics and it says, hey, you got 5 subscribers from this one short, right? So shorts are a huge asset to any YouTube channel. If you can, And a big shout out to Cross Clips. I wish they were watching. I want to get sponsored. I love Cross Clips. It's like the best thing out there. And they will take you can clip anything from one of your videos. You just simply clip it. Like last night, Hash, I clipped it from when you said, all right, I'll see you later, to the end. You clip it, you take that link from the clip, you click you share clip, take that link and drop it into cross clips, and it'll automatically turn it into a short for you, formatted and everything.
So Cross Clips, they put all the editing in and the captions and all that?
No, that I do through my editor.
You do that yourself?
Yeah, I do that myself through my editor. I'll
show me how to do that.
Yeah, I will. I'll take the clip that Cross Clips made, and you could just take that clip and throw it right into YouTube, upload it as a short, boom, done. But what I do is I take that clip, now I then throw it into my editor and just add the Jesus or the SLRP logo. I add that, and but yeah, Cross Clips is an amazing tool to have for YouTube. So
yeah, I started doing all my shorts for 15 seconds because I'm on the lower end of my YouTube career, so I'm in the earlier stages.
You're on the up and up. You're on the up and up.
So I'm using those, and like majority of those, like I do the 2 o'clock. I missed it today. Like I uploaded my short around 3. I usually do 2 o'clock. That's like prime time for shorts.
It is.
And
you'll see at 2 a.m.
Yeah, 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and it'll just go so fast, and you'll see 5, 6 subs just off of 15 seconds.
You got clip. 290 views on that since you dropped it.
That was 3 today, and I felt like if I did it around 2 p.m. it would have been more, but it is what it is.
Cross Clips is see, now I dropped mine early morning, bro, and I think it's I think it fizzled out. I didn't get I got 604 views, so that's fizzled out. That lost its, I might pick up, but when you drop the shorts is a big that's a big part of it too. So
okay,
do you guys play like any games outside of 5M? That's what Crystal asks.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Yes. I like, I don't know. I don't do too much, honestly. Like, I mean, I do a little bit of Call of Duty, played some of the golfing, American Truck Simulator, Forza. Again, I love cars.
Yeah.
So some Forza is really fun to play, especially if you got the wheel and the gas pedals and that. Yes. I got the G29. It's an older model, but it's
a Logitech.
Yeah, Logitech G29. It's got the H shifter and a clutch, so it really gets you in the feeling of it. But yeah, a lot of the stuff I do, right, Hash, it's mainly just 5M and LSPDFR. And
because that's where the content is.
Yeah, of course.
That's like the bread and butter.
Of course.
But for me,
in scary games, JT, because JT,
he does a lot of scary games. He'll do scream streams.
Yeah, midnight scream streams.
Oh, you got to see some of those when you get a chance.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah, please do. There's clips all over the place. Like, please do. But I do some Call of Duty. Like right now, I feel like I'm on a hiatus because we just had an update. And every time Call of Duty has an update, everybody that plays Call of Duty plays. So it's like the worst, sweatiest thing. It's horrible to try to play in there. That ATS, a couple of my guys, Angel being one of them, was talking about Radio Nat, which we all bought a $70 game that we're all afraid of.
Yeah.
And you go in there, it's just like, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. You're going to die when you play it. So we don't play that as often as we should for all the money that we paid for it. And some of us were early adopters that paid more than that. And people aren't playing it. So yes, little games like that.
Mark actually purchased that game for me. Ready or not.
We'll talk to Mark about you not playing it.
Yeah. What about you? Do you have a favorite game you like to play outside of 5M?
No, I don't even really consider myself much of a gamer at the moment. But like I said before, pretty soon we're about to be going over to Twitch playing different games. I really want to play like story mode games. I want to play Hitman. I want to do Detroit Becomes Human. What else? Oh, have you guys ever heard of Ghost Recon? I don't think it's much of a yeah. How is it?
Oh yeah, dope. The campaign mode in it, dope. What's up, Chad? The campaign mode, the new Call of Duty, the campaign story mode, fucking dope. Highly suggest you you stream that. People love watching that. That's just got such a. I wasn't a fan of the ending, but you know, it's a good storyline. Storyline.
Amazingly enough, you can even stream story mode of GTA.
Yeah.
People watch that. I see it all the time, and there's so many people in there watching those streams, and it's just the regular story mode. It is what 2013.
Detroit Becomes Human.
Yeah, that's when it dropped.
Yeah, and that game is still that popular that you can stream the campaign and have a bunch of viewers.
Deathloop. Me and Jenny were playing Deathloop the other night. That game is actually pretty fucking dope. Deathloop. It's I don't know. We were playing. There was a multiplayer part of it where
what's going on, Drake?
You could either be the guy or the girl, and you gotta. It's cool. Just check out Deathloop. It's a pretty cool game.
Deathloop.
Futuristic, yeah. It's kind of futuristic, and but that was pretty fun. Like you got to stop the other team from completing their campaign missions and stuff like that. But that's a pretty dope game. I feel like I'm getting sick, Hash. I feel like I'm getting sick. Like my throat's starting to get sore. I'm feeling like a post-nasal drip right now.
Can you keep it in your screen, please? Don't let another drip down mine. Ugh. Oh God. Oh, I can feel it.
You can't see me right now, but I'm rubbing your face on my monitor.
Hey man, stop.
My fingers all around your mouth.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm sorry.
So many dumb ways to die.
Oh my gosh, man. I told myself I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it, you know. But you know, it's
my mind's telling me no.
God damn it, I hate you.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Darcy, stop laughing at him.
Oh gosh.
I don't know why people find you funny. I'm going to HR. Next trip in the SLRP, I'm going straight to HR.
Sexual harassment, right?
Anyway. Jeffrey, what was the game that you and Maddie played?
The one with the prison?
Yeah.
A Way Out.
A Way Out. Have you seen that one, Des?
Campaign story mode. Awesome game.
If you get somebody else that you can run
stream
with you, somebody that you can stream with you, it's a team game. It's two guys and they go to prison, and you can't do it one person. You definitely need another strong-minded person to get you through.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, It Takes Two. It Takes Two is kind of similar to that. It's kind of similar to that, Bubba. It Takes Two. But yeah, me and Maddie, we had a blast playing that, and then we went live on the last mission, and nobody came to watch us. Like we had like 2 people in the chat watching us play the ending of that game.
Which is that thing about people getting hooked into one thing.
Yes.
Like people come in.
Yes.
It's not GTA. It's
I can go live on 5M and have 50, 60 people watching, turn around tomorrow, go live on ATS, and I'll be steady at 12. You know, that's just the way it is. But you, like we always say, you still got to perform like you've got 1 million people in your chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Never know who's watching.
That's right. Or who's going to watch in the future.
Yeah, that's all it takes is that one. You get that one person to come in there, and they will bring a whole bunch of people with them.
I used to be on when I was on like Twitch or whatever. It's so much more easier to find smaller people on Twitch than YouTube, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this way there. A lot of people choose, like when it comes to streaming, YouTube isn't just that go-to option like how Twitch is.
Right.
So, yep, we'll be on Twitch. What was I averaging at the time? Probably like around 150, almost 2. I would just be watching. Like I like to get a feel of who I rate first. I don't want to. I'm very picky. Like
Right.
My supporters are like my kids, so
Right.
I want to lead them over to, you know, in the right direction. So I will watch a little bit before I rate them. And I was like, that's why it's so important to, I don't know, just always act like somebody watching you. You know, you never know who's watching. And then there's been times where I rated somebody, they just like freaking out or even crying. And I was like, yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Have you ever heard of Jeff Favignano? You're a
No.
5M player.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really watch a lot of
Jeff
people.
Favignano is one of the pioneers of 5M, 5PD, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, him and Bay Area Bugs, you know, the other guy, Polecat, that they ran with, you know, they're talking. Jeff has 1.3, 1.5 million subs. Bay Area Bugs 3.2 million, I think. Well, Jeff Favignano came into my chat. That's why you say you never know who's watching. And you know, Jeff Favignano stumbled across some of my tutorials for LSPDFR. Like I told you, if you ever want to get into LSPDFR, I've got a tutorial playlist that shows you how to install anything and everything. And Jeff saw some of those, and he came into my chat, and that's how we got him on Meet the Gamers. He was on the show last week.
Yeah.
And he was he's literally one of my idols.
Yeah.
That got me into gaming on a PC and going into 5M. That he's one of the reasons. And it was just crazy, because I asked him, I said, Jeff, I have to ask, how did you stumble upon little old me? You know,
Yeah.
I'm a small fry compared to him, compared to a lot of people. And he just said, man, it's just your tutorials, and you know, they just you got a way of doing them and stuff like that. And yeah, so now we kind of chat, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why don't I remember that, Benjamin? Hey, Dom Mitch, what's up, bud? Ghost Recon is a co-op game. Oh yeah, Ghost Recon is another co-op game.
And that's the other thing we haven't done in Call of Duty. Like, I have not played co-op mode with anyone. We all talk about it.
Yeah.
It's there. It's just like that child that's in the room that nobody wants to talk to. We know it's over there. We see him.
Yeah.
And you smell the pee, but you're just going to ignore him.
Oh my God. He said, you smell the pee.
Just going to ignore him.
Oh, it's not crossplay? Oh, that sucks. Because she's got a PS5, I got the PC. So if we can find a game like Ghost Recon that we can both play as co-op, that would be pretty cool. Actually, the new Call of Duty, you could do co-op. The story mode is co-op. Hey, Christian Gamer.
How about your go-to people for like when you want to learn how to do new stuff?
When it comes to what, 5M?
Yeah.
Games and graphics?
Games and graphics. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Like, I watched him. He goes through, and the way he used to explain stuff, more for people that want to do the like real changes to their game, and you want to put the 300. I think that pack is up to what now? Like probably 2,000 car pack, and change every car in the game.
Yep.
Putting rims on vans. They have a special van, and they'll put his own livery on the van. It's a lot that he does. And I watched his whole thing change.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, he
Oh,
was
me too, Mimo.
He helped me
love
when
graphics.
when I came over to PC. I was so lost. Like, I felt like, I don't know. I just felt lost. I feel like I didn't belong. I feel like a lot of people feel like that at first, because, you know, it's so different from console. So anyhow, you know, I wanted to get into the mods and stuff, and he go through everything thoroughly. That's all I need. Like, a lot of people, they just, but yeah, he go through everything very, very thorough. That's what I need. I want to not just follow what you're doing, but I want to understand what I'm doing as well.
Yes.
So.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That's how I do my videos.
That's how I got hooked in with Jeffrey, because the way he talks to you and he does it on screen, every move he makes, he's making it as he's saying it. It's just not, you take these 3 and dump them over here, and then when you finish with that, I'll show you on the next screen. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Now I'm gonna rewind this 3 times and still don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
So yeah.
It's important to do it that way, man. When I was starting off, I had before I found CJ, you had people that would just you take this over here, you throw it over here, and then you had people where they wouldn't even talk. It was just music.
Yeah, yeah,
you
like
had to
what?
follow
the music,
screen.
and then they type it up on the
Yeah,
notepad.
Like,
You're
what's
like,
the
what are
yeah.
you doing?
Notepad, like get a fucking microphone, man.
You're gonna type it in
Jesus.
the notepad. Just drop that in the description and give me the files.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
that's funny.
man.
You're funny.
Exactly, but it's
Like,
true. I mean, tutorials are huge, and
yeah,
tutorials is what really boosted my channel up a lot near the
yeah.
beginning. Now it's kind of 5M, and tutorials and the LSPDFR kind of a
Whoa, banger! What
bro.
is
I heard you
up,
made a comment about my graphics the
man?
other
I
day.
ain't seen you in a while,
Are you
man.
a graphics person? Do you like
Good to see you, bro.
good graphics?
Oh,
You.
yes, your graphics look fucking amazing.
That's why I brought
What are the
Thank you.
I'm not really big like I'm not really big on graphics, but for me to
I
compliment somebody
appreciate
on their
that, bro.
graphics, I mean it look really, really well. Like really good. So what are your PC specs?
I've got a 3080.
Yeah.
Jenny, yeah, 3080 Jenny. I mentioned this
Oh well,
earlier.
it's the story behind that is that his wife was the one that tracked it down. So
Yeah,
every time, ever since she
bought it.
tracked it down, anytime he says 3080, I say his wife name.
Yeah,
Okay.
she tracked it down and bought it because like I said, I had this built and it was just buying it piece by piece. So first thing I bought was the case, and then I started buying.
All right, I'll definitely make sure I follow that back.
I was just putting it all in a pile.
Miss seeing you, man. Good to see you.
All I had left to get was the graphics card. Did not want to start building it until I had that. So she found the graphics card, but I got an i9. Don't ask me the numbers on it. I don't know. It's water cooled. I don't know the specifics of it. You know, I do have 132 gigabytes of RAM. Don't judge me.
I still hope you stub your toe.
When I tell people that, they're like, it's almost like they hate me. Like, Jesus, I mean, overkill, you know. So, but the plan was when I built this was that I don't need another PC for like 10 years. Like, let me run this thing for like 10 years. Yes, you're right. Not 132, 128. Yes. Because 32 times 4 is, yeah, you're right.
Oh, wait, you got all 4 sticks in?
I got all 4. I got 32 gigabyte. Is it
DDR4?
Hold on. Yes, DDR4 or 5. DDR4.
4 sticks of DDR5 would be equivalent to a car.
And then 10th gen i9 10850K processor, MSI Z490 motherboard, EVGA RTX 3080 FTW3 Ultra, MSI 850 watt power supply, deep cool 240 millimeter AIO cooler, and then the RAM, and then the HDD and the fans and all that stuff. But that's what I run. And the graphics I run is now I run QuantV, which is a Patreon. QuantV is I will live and die by that graphics mod. I was so sad when people were talking about that it had the virus in it. Yeah, that's it. The malware. Yeah, it hurt my heart because I had to take it out. But now that's been fixed, and he's got the Patreon version. What's up, JB? Wally Wall is up in the house.
When because you have everything on like Ultra, right?
Yes. In SLRP 5M, I will get about between 80 to 90 frames. In LSPDFR, fully modded, full graphics mod, I'm pulling between 70 to 80 frames.
Yeah, that's big.
That's where you're better than me. I don't trust it. I lock mine to 60 every time.
That's quality.
Yeah.
I lock it to 60. You won't get me on Sandy. Where did that building go?
Poof.
Right.
Oh, baby. We up next. That's quality. That's quality.
But QuantV, I'm telling you right now, Des, QuantV, if you're ever looking for something, 5M, single player, whatever, QuantV, yes, it's a $10 Patreon mod. You could buy it download it and then stop the Patreon. And
Right.
you'll still keep that. But it is the best bang for your buck, and it's not super, super heavy on your Natural Vision Evolved.
Right.
That is a heavy graphics mod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, heavy. Like if I drop NVE in my 5M or my single player, I will go from 70, 80 down to like 50, 60, 40, 50. It's NVE is pretty heavy in my in my experience. It's pretty heavy, but Quant V is pretty good.
Quant V just has me with the dirty window.
With dirty windows? Oh my goodness. I'm getting like really I'm excited. Like when I told my audience, I'm like, I'm ready to give y'all quality or whatever.
Right.
And I had put my ideal budget, which was like $3K, and they was able to make it happen in like less than a month.
Nice.
So I'm like,
oh
yeah, they mean a lot to me, man. They mean so much to me. They don't even understand. So
absolutely,
it's good to have those people like they want to see you achieve what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Like, and it's for them. So you're making you when you say I want better quality, it's not for you. That's for them.
Yeah, of course.
And without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I mean, we might still be making videos and putting shit out there, but if nobody comes and watch you probably lose interest pretty quick. But so yeah, it's huge. It's huge.
Yep. So
yeah,
really
I got
excited.
Sneaky's over here giving me the warnings, the 20-minute warning, 5-minute warning.
Oh yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, he gets mad when we go over the time frame because we try to be fair to everybody.
You gotta feed your people if you're gonna keep them late.
Yeah. Newman, you take care, bro. Much love, man. So listen, with that being said, I really enjoyed our conversation. This 2 hours went by pretty fast. Like it went, and I love that you asked us questions. I wasn't prepared for it, but I think that was pretty cool of you to ask us questions and your chat. Are you live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now. Just members only.
Over on Twitch and on
YouTube.
on YouTube. Okay. Yep. For your members to ask us questions like that, I think that was pretty wild. I think that was pretty cool. But do you have anything you want to say, plug, whatever you want to do before we wrap it up here?
No, for everybody that I guess like subscribed and said kind things, I really appreciate you guys. Is there anything that you guys wanted to say?
Oh no, I'll talk us out. If you like 5M, come on over and we do a little bit of everything over here, 5M and LSPDFR and other games and tutorials. Like I said, if you're a huge LSPDFR, or I've even got some 5M tutorials too, like hooking up your Stream Deck or dropping graphics into your 5M.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need that. Definitely.
Yeah, I've got a few 5M tutorials as well. It was JT. But
of
course, y'all already know who Hash is. Girl Just Gaming is the absolute first link.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Y'all know
I'm still gonna find him.
Yeah.
But her link is the very first link in the description. So definitely go check her out.
Same. She's in my description. Make sure y'all go over there, check her out. Be on the lookout for us. We will be over in your chats.
Yeah.
So be looking for these names.
Yeah, okay. I got notifications on, so whenever you're live, I got you. I'm on there.
Appreciate you. Okay, so I want to touch on tell my audience something. Appreciate you for that subscription. Actually, this is a member, so they can't even see that. Okay. Anyhow, guys, as far as their content, y'all can go ahead and check them out. Their characters, the best way, or how could I explain their characters? They're more so close to Grandma Shirley. That's the kind of content they give. They give Grandma Shirley type content. Their characters are very much out there. Y'all are very great RPers, by the way. Hash, what's one of your characters' names? Like the one that you're on the most?
The one I'm on the most is just Deputy Prep. It's mostly me just as Leo.
Okay.
I have another character that I will be breaking out soon to ruffle some feathers, but yeah.
Y'all are really great RPers, by the way. Like,
thank you.
Yeah.
I think
really
the same for
RPers.
you. I think the same for you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
appreciate
got
you.
Wallbanger. He also subbed to you too.
Wally
Okay.
Wall up in the house.
That's probably what that was. Okay, let me go ahead because Hash, I'm gonna redirect my stream to you, Jeff.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, chat. I appreciate y'all for sticking with me, rocking with me, vibing with us. I'm gonna go ahead and redirect you guys over to Jeffrey, and y'all can hear what he has to say. Y'all can check out his content. As far as Hash, I wish I would have known that you was gonna be here. It was
Now,
like so last minute.
now I know because when you're trying to set up
muted.
for it, oh, I am. I just pushed my controller and pushed the button. Daggone stream
Okay.
decks. Yeah, but I know how it is when you're trying to set up for something that's already
Yeah.
planned out. So yeah, I
Yeah.
get it.
All right. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and redirect y'all. I'm gonna see you guys probably give me about 2-3 hours, and we're gonna start up a whole nother Hood Mom stream for y'all.
Whole other Hood Mom stream. I see Loki already up in here saying what's up. I want to thank everybody for coming over. Everybody that came over. Whoa, what's that? Girl Just Gaming and their viewers just joined. Say hello. How did you do that?
It's a redirect. It's like a raid feature for YouTube.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, I
That's what you were talking about.
I could put you up to a lot of things.
Oh wow, that's fucking crazy. Maybe I don't get that option yet because does anybody get that option, or do you got to be over like 100,000 subs?
No, everybody has that option.
Where is it? Because I don't fucking see it. I don't see it at all.
Do you have YouTube Studios open?
What?
You got YouTube Studios open?
No.
I do.
So okay, when you go to YouTube Studios and then you go to
your dashboard or
nope. At the dashboard it says like go live or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
so
up
you
top.
click
Oh
that,
yeah.
And then go to manage. So your stream should pop up there, right?
Yep.
And then in the settings, I don't have mine up because I just rated you. So somewhere in the settings, where is it? You click edit, and then you want to go to customization, and then redirect. It says add, and you put the person's link there. But they have to make sure their channel is rateable. That's why Sneaky hit you up to make sure your channel was rateable a while ago.
Wow. Did not know that. That is pretty cool. Oh, that is pretty awesome. Yep, edit and then customization. There it is. Look at that. Okay. That's awesome. I did not know that. I didn't know that I thought you were streaming on Twitch and you were talking about, because I know Twitch they do that.
It's called a raid on Twitch.
That's awesome.
Okay, I thank you for even sharing that because there are people that would have held that on for dear life. Like, I can't tell you. You need to find out on your own.
I know, Jenny. I know she was talking about, but I thought she was talking about Twitch because I know Twitch does that. So, wow, that was pretty cool. I did, Angel. I learned something new. Thank you so much, Des. Thank you so much for that. I did not know. That is so cool. That's so fucking cool. So yes, Sneaky, I'm sorry, we're going. Des, thank you so much for coming on. You were really fun to talk with. My wife and Hash's wife absolutely love you. They're in the chat talking about how they love you. They like her. She was fun. Hash, thank you for coming on and helping out with the absence of CJ, even though CJ popped in, and Cooks and Angel and Sneaky and Crossy for getting the show to where it is. Thank you so much.
The guys.
I won't be live again. What? Yeah, the guys. Yeah, I won't be live again until, well, I'm out at 10 o'clock this week because I'm going in early because the college is closed. So I will be live a few times. I'm just not sure when or what, but I will be live. But like Des said, Girl Just Gaming, she's going to be live in a few hours. So definitely subscribe to her channel, turn your notifications on, and go watch some Hood Mom, because I'm telling you right now, the shit is entertaining. The shit is entertaining to watch. I promise you, I would never ask you to go over and watch somebody if I didn't feel like you would be entertained. So thank you all so very much. Until next time, everybody, take care, stay in prayer, love one another, and peace out. We'll see y'all on the next show.
Easier.
Later, chat.
Yo.
Let me know.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. Couple things I know, couple things I show, couple things I don't. I can tell you my problems, I can tell you my sins, I can tell you my problems. I'm uncomfortable in my skin, I'm uncomfortable with my ends, I'm uncomfortable with my friends, I'm uncomfortable with my drinking, I'm uncomfortable with my thinking, I'm uncomfortable with my ways, I'm uncomfortable in this space, I'm uncomfortable on good days, I'm uncomfortable on bad days, I'm uncomfortable with my soul, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with myself, I'm uncomfortable with my heart, I'm uncomfortable with my thoughts, I'm uncomfortable with my feelings, and sadly I'm uncomfortable with healing. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.